Hello, everyone. Welcome to Heart Center Tarot. And as always, my name is Marina, and I'm your guide for this portion of the journey. So I waited as long as I could tonight before I got on here and started to record. I have been waiting all day for the re-inauguration that was supposed to happen today. It's 9:40. I don't know if anything's gonna break in the next couple hours. So anyway, I'm a little sad. I went out and bought a whole new ensemble and, hat, matching gloves, the whole 9 yards. And apparently Mike Lindell lied to us. And then I heard someone say today that no, actually, it's been postponed until September or something. So anyway, I hope my ensemble still works. It's more for summer than fall, but you never know what's going to happen. And welcome to Friday the 13th. Oh, my dears. It's just been that kind of day. It's been a little bit of a silly kind of day. So, I did want to get on here and just very quickly, sort of tune in with everyone, see how things are going. Talk a little bit about the energy that I've been feeling, and the energy that I'm picking up for other people as well. And so, am I crooked? I'm wondering. I'm looking at the camera and I don't know if I'm coming across straight, or let me just see if I do this. Maybe it's just me. Yeah, I think it's just me. Maybe I'm just wonky. Anyway, so I've got my candle lit, I've got my incense burning, and I thought one of the things that I would do is usually I will try to do a little prayer before I do a reading or a video or anything along those lines. And I don't know whether you're interested or not, but I thought, well, maybe I will share that with you. And, hopefully you find something useful in there. Okay? So, I call on my guides, ancestors, angels, and ascended masters to protect me as I receive and deliver these messages from Universal Spirit. May this reading and the messages provided be guided by, delivered with love, clarity, and truth. Reveal to me what should be known now, and keep from me what should remain secret. Guide me to always manifest the highest possible good for myself, my spiritual family, and humanity at large. Amen. So, what have I been feeling? Well, I kind of go between being really excited and being very thoughtful, and then being very tired. And then kind of back on the roller coaster of excited and thoughtful and tired. Anyway, I don't know if the rest of you have been feeling the same thing, but that's kind of what's been going on with me. And I don't know if many of you know, but I did have earlier in the year, I had an amazing reading with a fellow who can access your Akashic records. And apparently, I originate from Lemuria, and I've been around for 35,000 years. And this is my 111th life. And I have been feeling very Lemurian recently. So I've picked up a couple books and kind of sort of delved into it. It's been very interesting. It's been very informative. Um, and oddly enough, you see me wear this pendant. I purchased this pendant probably, I would say, 4, maybe even 5 years ago. And I bought it because I was drawn to it, and I just, when I put it on, it made me feel good, and so I thought, well, you know what, why not? Why not? And the place where I bought it, King Jewelry, they educate you on the different stones, different crystals, where they come from, what they do, what they can help you with, that sort of thing. And the lady who was helping me, when I was telling her what I was trying to do, was sort of steering me in a different direction, and yet I kept coming back to this piece, and I couldn't explain why. So anyway, I purchased it. I love it. I wear it now more and more, and I was actually looking for some information on one of the other necklaces that I have, one of the other stones that I had purchased there. When I came across this one, and basically this is a stone of Lemuria. And I thought, oh, okay. Well, no wonder I was drawn to it. I was drawn to it before I knew that that's sort of where I originated from. So, yeah, the reason that I'm sort of telling you that is because I have been, in the reading that I've been doing about Lemuria, it just resonates in such a profound, joyous way in what their belief systems were. And basically, you're here to do what you love. You're here to do and follow what your passion is. And, we struggle so much, bills need to be paid and so on. And so many of us have spent a good deal of time working to stay alive. And I've just sort of recently been thinking about, you know how they say, if you follow your passion, and if you do your passion, you'll never work a day in your life. And it's so true. It's so very, very true that when you identify what your passion is, go with it. Life is not meant to be torturous. Life is not meant to be endured. Life is not meant to be conquered or whatever. It's meant to be enjoyed. It's meant to be savored. It's meant to be happy. Just to be happy. So, anyway, I thought that we would start off with an oracle card. And because it's Friday the 13th and felt a little dark, a little dark, I thought that I would choose the that LP Oracle deck. It's this one. So let's take a look and see what the feminine energy, excuse me, what messages Spirit would like to share with us from this fantastic deck. So, what do you want us to know? What do you want me to think about? What do you want me to talk about? Okay. Oopsie daisy. And Futura. Let me take a look at this. She who divines Futura, future choice judgment. Wow. That's fantastic. Yeah. Oops. Jumped out of my hand, that one did. Yeah. Think about what is going to bring you joy and pleasure in the future. And then make a conscious choice to devote some time every day to that. Even if you're busy and you know what, you I don't know, you love to sing, okay? You sing in the shower, you love music, you love to sing. Set some time aside every day and just sing. Sing. Whether you have a voice for the stage or not, just sing, because it makes you happy. It brings you pleasure. And when you're happy, you'll notice that the people around you are going to be happy too. Because what we send out, what we put out, that's what we get back. So, think of the future, make a conscious choice to devote some time every day to that one thing that makes you happy, that brings you joy, that just fills your day with whatever it is. And yeah, the Spirit is telling me to share. Okay. One of the things that I used to do with one of my nieces when she was little, very little, is it started off just, I called at a certain point in the day, and my gosh, I don't think her sister was even born at that point. Or if she was just a baby. So, I would chat with her, and it became a routine that every day at 4:00 she would call me, and I looked forward to those conversations, and we would talk about whatever floated in our minds, and we would discuss it, and we would share it, and it just brought me so much joy. And I don't know if she remembers. I might have to ask her and see if she remembers those conversations. But things like that, that just, they just make you so happy. You just want to love the whole world. So, all right, let's see if we have another message from this lovely oracle deck. And which one? How about this one? Enid. Fear. Wariness. Trust. She who doubts. She who doubts. The first thing that I'm drawn to with this is the ending of the name, the id, part of the ego. The part of the ego that wants to doubt, that wants to make it a little difficult to spend time with your spiritual self, your spiritual lessons. Who wants you to be practical, be logical, be all the things that take you away from being spiritual. So yes, I understand fear, I understand weariness, but trust. You gotta trust. Everything is going to turn out for your highest possible good, and everybody else's. That's trust. And I don't know if you've ever heard, but fear, the acronym FEAR, false evidence appearing real. That's what fear is. There's some other ones. Forget everything and run. There is, let me see. Failure expected and received. Self-sabotage. We do that to ourselves all the time, right? When you fear, you tell yourself all the reasons why something is not a good idea. And the universe says, okay, well, my job is to ensure that you're right. My job is to show you that what you conceive, you can achieve. So, you want me to confirm that things are going to fall apart? Absolutely, I will confirm that. And then circumstance happens and things fall apart and you go, see, I knew it. I just knew it. Nothing ever turns out for me. You're right. It doesn't, and it never will, because that's what you're putting out there, right? So trust, and recognize fear for what it is. Fear is part of the ego. Fear is part of the id. Fear is part of Enid. Okay, one more. And let's see this one. What is it? Where are you? Where's that one? She who surprises. Breeze. Surprise, discovery, revelation. Absolutely Absolutely. I'm so glad that that came up. Revelation. Look. Yeah. She is opening the curtain. She is looking to see what's happening. There's butterflies in here. I was sitting outside this morning having my morning coffee on our new deck. That was one of the reasons that I didn't have a chance to get on earlier, is with the noise that was happening during the day, it was kind of a challenge, and at night I was tired. So, but I was able to go out there this morning and take out my coffee, and listen to the birds, listen to the traffic, and this beautiful little white butterfly just kind of flew around me. And I don't know if any of the neighbors heard, but I talked to the butterfly and said hello. Wished him well on his journey. So, that was a little surprise this morning. And now I'm seeing the butterflies again in here. See? She's moving the curtain out of the way, right? She's looking at the future. She's conquered her fears. And she is ready to take on and discover whatever is in front of her. And she's looking forward to it. Excellent. Excellent. So those are our oracle messages. Now, let's see what tarot has to say, and what tarot wants to bring to the forefront. Oh, tarot, tell me, how am I going to be able to use my ensemble for the next re-inauguration of the Orange Cheeto? And just waiting for the indictments to come down. And boy, oh boy, there's trouble with our southern neighbors. Some of them anyway, with some of their governors, and what's his name, Allen in Texas. And DeSantis, or some people that I know call him to Satan, in Florida. Imagine saying, nope, there's not going to be any masks, there's not going to be, any, you don't need to get vaccinated if you don't want to, it's your own personal choice, and I'm not going to tell you what to do, and blah, 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 blah. They are so overrun with cases right now that they are they're begging for nurses and doctors and healthcare professionals to come in from other states to look after the sick, to look after the people who are filling the emergency rooms and who are suffering with COVID. And I'm sorry, if you didn't believe science could produce the vaccine, then I don't think you should believe that science can save you, like going to the hospital. So, hospitals should be for sick people. And for those that are, will tell you about their God-given right. Well, okay, when you get sick, go see God. Ask him for help. So, Anyway, don't want to get there. Don't want to get there. Okay. What does the tarot want us to concentrate? Oh, this. Oh, Chariot. Oh, look at this. Chariot. And what do we got here? The 5, 7, the 6. 6 of Wands. Something's happening. Something's happening quickly. And 6 of Wands, that's victory, celebration. You know, is sort of the battle-weary hero returns to the acclaim of those around him. So yeah, Chariot moves fast. Chariot also, you know, being in 2 different directions and so on. But yeah, and Chariot wants to go in 2 different directions. So I'm thinking there's gonna be cause to celebrate. Okay then, what are we celebrating? What are we celebrating? What are we celebrating? Hermit. Time to spend time alone. Time to concentrate. Time to think about past actions. Time to have a little bit of solitude, you know, reflect. That's what the Hermit does, is, you know, the Hermit isn't a lonely figure. He's a very contemplative figure, right? He's got the light, right? He has the light. It's not like he's in total darkness. He's just spending time contemplating, you know, past actions, past decisions, and so on. And what else do we have? Oh, okay, the King of Cups. So this is, the King of Cups is an emotional, he's a man full of empathy, understanding. This very often reminds me of Joe Biden. You know, he's a man who is contemplative. He's a man that is spiritual. He believes in something higher than himself. And he has empathy for what people are going through. And he's taking steps to make things better. You know, he's sort of shut out all the chatter, all the voices, all the yak. You know, he can see the road ahead. He knows what needs to be done. One step at a time, 1 foot in front of the other. We're going to get there. Well, I think that's admirable. Okay. All right. So this is the page. Page 1. The messenger, the the higher ideals, the more than just what's in front of you. You know, he kind of brings in the message of looking after someone else like you look after yourself, right? Think of the other person. If you think of the other person first and think of yourself second, you will generally do the right thing. And I know that. You know that. Sometimes maybe we just need to be reminded that, yeah, what we do for other people, what we wish for other people, concentrate on the good things. Wish them well. Wish them well. And then, once that happens, then we're going to be able to have that victory. So, I think the message that I'm getting from this is let the better part of yourself, the part that cares, the part that nurtures and completes things and so on. Let that part guide you when you're dealing with others and when you're dealing with yourself, right? It's important to be good to yourself. Okay. Just got the message. Okay, stop talking. You're done. Okay. You know, whose show is this? Yours or mine? Never mind. Take it back. Right, my darlings. I hope you have a fantastic evening. I hope you have an amazing weekend. Be well, be happy, and do one joyful thing every single day until you're ready to come back and play again. Let love be the guide. Okay. Take care.